So, hear any new news today? Have you heard anything today that would have us in here at 5:30 discussing the Raiders roster? Have you guys heard anything? Look, guys, have you heard any goddamn thing, man? Look, man, I know what y'all are going to say. But let's get down to business. Yo, what is the deal? Welcome to another Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent, here early. Because listen, I don't know if you've heard, but I've heard that Davante Adams, man. Davante Adams says he wants out. Oh, yeah. Davante Adams says that he wants out. And you know what? I'm going to read this to y'all, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't give a damn. I don't. And I know you guys are going to be like, Wasted, you are tweaking. What is wrong with you, bro? I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I don't care, bro. Guess what, man? You want to go? God bless you, man. God bless you. You can go. Because let's be real here, y'all. Guys, we've had the greatest wide receivers of all time in his organization. Now, guys, right here, as per Ian Rappaport, Raiders star wide receiver Devante Adams has informed the team that he preferred to be traded. Per me and Mike Garafolo, there's nothing imminent, but it's a situation to watch for. Now, these are shortly after reports that people say that the Raiders have been shopping for a trade partner for Devante Adams. New reports have arisen that the Raiders' moves are at the request of Devante Adams, guys. Now, look, what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the timeline of all of this. We're going to walk through the timeline on all of this, right? Because it's always been said that Davante's been wanting to be traded, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Get him out of here, bro. We've had every receiver in damn history, bro, that's been worth the shit, right? We've had half of them here. We've had Jerry Rice here. He played very well here. Tim Brown was a career Raider. Fred Biletnikoff, a career Raider. Cliff Branch, career Raider. Oh, bum-ass Antonio Brown was here. His bum-ass. He was a great receiver in his time, but he's a bum. He was here. And it didn't work. Randy Moss, it didn't work. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Get him out of here and get something for him like your life depended on it. Now, conversely, this is the big problem here, right? There has been a power struggle ever since this guy got here. And I'm not blaming Davante Adams and saying that he's some ass, so I'm not going to do that to Davante. But what I'm going to say is this. There's been a power struggle ever since AP took over. You can see it from the way the preseason was handled, where they asked Davante Adams, they said, hey, are you playing this preseason? He says, I would prefer not to. And Antonio Pierce said, if you're healthy enough to play, you will be playing. And guess what happened? The exact opposite. The exact opposite. It just seems to me that there is an issue here. That there's a pissing match here. Then that game with the Panthers happens. Then AP say some people make business decisions. And the first guy everybody in the media, first guy in Raider Nation talked about was Davante Adams. Because we are not fooled, bro. There's obviously been an issue. We're not stupid, bro. It's been an issue ever since Carr got traded. And to be honest with you, when Carr was here, that wasn't working. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I've been saying this shit and y'all been like, oh, y'all giving up on it, whatever happened to once a Raider, always Raider. Bro, I'm tired of it. Ever since this guy got here, it has not worked. And this is the thing. He's shoehorned himself here. Everybody said we've done Devante wrong. You know what? No, we haven't. We ain't done him wrong. He asked to be here. He asked to be here, bro. The man asked to be here. You left the Hall of Fame quarterback, and now you sitting up here trying to play who's going to drive you home tonight. You trying to get back to Aaron. You've been trying to get Aaron Rodgers here with you even when Carr was here. Bro, I'm done. And as far as Antonio Pierce goes, let me tell you something, man. Antonio Pierce is handling being a Raiders coach, yo, like a prepubescent teenager. I don't know a grown man that plays games on Instagram. Yo, what's messing with the only reason why I have an Instagram and all of this social media shit is because of this podcast. I didn't have none of that shit before. I ain't had none of it before because I don't have no need for it. All my friends that I'm friends with, they know how to get in touch with me. I don't need y'all to see what I'm eating for lunch every day. I don't need you guys to see pictures of my children and what they're doing. Like, bro, I don't need all that. So why would AP like hit the button on that and then stop? Who does shit like that, bro? AP, yo, you gotta be better than that, bro. That's corny as hell, bro. What'd you do when you pressed the button? He hit the button like a bad bitch. He said, slay. What the fuck was that, bro? I hate social media, bro. I do. The only part of social media I like is YouTube because y'all are right here and we can converse with each other. But man, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Davante Adams failed Davante Adams. It's crazy, man. Like, yo, that's some shit one of my daughters would do, bro. All of this stuff, all of this bullshit, and then, you know, Devante going on K Adams this morning. I'm going to read it all. I'm going to give you the formula and what he said. I don't know. I haven't talked to AP. I don't know, you know what? I don't know what's going on. When you're clearly behind the scenes asking to be traded, bro, stop trying to play the victim, bro. Stop trying to play the victim. Now, I appreciate Devante Adams not crashing out and acting like an asshole because when that happens, then you kill your trade value and you look like the problem. But Devante Adams is trying to look like he's the victim in this. And you're not the victim, bro. You forced your way over here. You wanted to come here. And then it wasn't working out with DC and they were saying that you wanted to be traded then. Then they traded DC and then bam. The F out of here with all of that nonsense. Acting like some damn victim. It's disgusting. So if you don't want to be here, then don't be here. But I'm going to tell you something right now, Antonio Pierce and Davante Adams. You guys both have a fucking place in this. Both of y'all. Now, listen, full disclosure. I am a guy who I wanted AP. You know why I wanted AP? Because once I knew that Ed Dodds came in, who was attached to Jim Harbaugh, and I didn't hear any rumors about Jim Harbaugh coming in for an interview. And I heard interviews about him going to Minnesota and the Chargers, and he wound up on the Chargers. I heard no smoke about him coming to visit the Raiders. So then I'm looking at it from this perspective. Okay, Ben Johnson said that he's going back. He's going to run the beat back with Detroit. Ben Johnson's out the question, right? I don't want Eric sleeping with Bieniemy over AP. And then they were talking about Vrabel. I said, so what do I need? I need fucking steroided up Josh McDaniels, another Patriot fucker to come over here. No, I'm cool. I'll keep the guy in the building that the guys actually like. That was my perspective on it. Now, if it was a Jim Harbaugh AP thing, then we got a decision to make. But that wasn't, to me, that wasn't the case. Everybody in Raider Nation has it in their head that Jim Harbaugh wanted to come here. Why would Jim Harbaugh want to come here, bro? When he got a situation where they've already located the quarterback. That's like 60% of the problem. Like they say, you got to have a great left tackle, great quarterback, and pass rushers to succeed in the National Football League. He's got all three. He got Slater, right? He's got Pizza Face Herbert. He's got Bosa and Mack. There's a lot of talent there. He was not coming here, bro. I don't care what y'all say. So now, what are we left with? We got the people that say, yo, AP was the wrong hire. Yo, the season not over yet. What's wrong is having a guy who's not on the same sheet of music as the rest of the people in the locker room. It's like you want to win, but do you really do you want to get it the hard way? Are you willing to sacrifice where you are as a team? You might want a quarterback. You might want them to move up. You might want them to trade the farm away. But they can't do that to appease you and make you happy. So, okay, we appease you and make you happy. We trade away, we get a quarterback, right? But we're still stuck in mediocrity to hell because then now it's the same crap that's always going on with this organization. Oh, we don't have no defense. We don't have this. We got hamburger, but we ain't got no buns. We got cereal, we don't got no milk. We got peanut butter, but we ain't got no jelly. Wait till we get that jelly. We going some bad mofos when we get that jelly. Bro, I'm tired of that. Build this shit from the foundation up. That's what it seems like is happening now. And if Davante Adams is not on the same sheet of music with the Raiders, then get what you can for that man. Get him out of here. The F out of here, man. I'm sick of this crap. Listen, man, I've watched this team for 40 years, bro. 40 years. I am not going to sit up here and have some damn player make or break my fandom. I'm not going to have one guy make or break how I view the outlook of this team. So if you can get rid of him and move that money and improve this team even more and get some guys up in the front, get some more picks, so maybe you can move up and get a quarterback this year if you need to, go ahead and do it. If you could trade him to the Jets and get a second in Garrett Wilson, then great. If you could trade him to Pittsburgh and go get Najee Harris in a second, good luck. Get him out of here. Shout out to my guy Raider OGP with the $10 smash. We got over 1,100 in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted. You don't play with grown men on the internet, especially when it's their job. Head coach should be focused on winning games, no effing around on the net. That is sucker behavior. Yo, you ain't never lied about that. AP, list. This is not one of them situations where, yo, I'm not going to flame AP, bro. AP is acting like a bitch. That's corny. You don't do that. You don't do that. I know AP is a big Suge Knight looking mother effer. He should know better than that. And if I'm not mistaken, AP like 46 years old. It's like, come the F on, bro. Come the F on, Larry DM. We'll be worse without Adams, but I'll be glad not to see this man crying on the sideline after every game every week. Bro, there were times last year where we won the game and Devante didn't look happy. And I'm not trying to vilify the guy, but there's a certain level of selfishness you have to be a number one receiver in this league. It's just inevitable. All of them are selfish. Jerry Rice was selfish. They're all selfish. Get Garrett Wilson in the second or Ayuk in the third for Adams. I'm kind of cool on Ayuk, man. They paid him. Cool, man. DeMokes, tired of Tay playing the fake victim, being passive-aggressive and having a saying on the OC to not playing in the preseason, to half-ass dropping balls and not blocking. AP tired of his ass, and so I am too. Yo, it's either you part of the problem or you part of the solution. Everybody says we're worse without him, but are we? He's a great player. But, yo, he's only great if you can get him the ball, right? He's only great if he's going 100%. He's only great if he's fulfilled. If he's not fulfilled, he can press on then, bro. But guess what? That contract and the trade got to make effing sense, man. Love Adams, but it's time for real. Tired of the diva story. It's a fact. So I know we all in the same sheet of music here, man. My guy Anthony R. Hernandez, Tay spoke to the team yesterday. He said he wanted out. Maybe that's why AP liked the Instagram post. All I know is that you called it, bro, big bro. You said he would eventually leave. Bro, it's clear as day. It's clear as day, bro. You can see that he's not happy, bro. And it's like, yo, I get it. Yo, first car's gone. Then they sell him on a Jimmy Garoppolo thing. That doesn't work. Then they have Aiden in, and Aiden is young, and he's all right. And then then when they hit him with the Minshew thing, they're making it like he was what he didn't want Gardner Minshew, bro. He's just trying to do the right thing in the media. I don't care what you say. I distinctly remember him backing Aiden O'Connell. I distinctly remember all through camp, all the insiders saying, yo, he wants Aiden O'Connell. Now all of a sudden it changed because the team decided to go in another direction. Then he didn't play preseason. Like, bro, he is on a different kind of timeline than the rest of this team. The rest of this team is young. We're building something for the future. You got a bunch of first, second, third year guys. This is a guy who is building a legacy. He wants to win a championship. That's at the top of his legacy, bro. And there are certain people that will see things through. There are others who will try to go and attach themselves to something that's hot, something that's winning at the moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't seem like one of them guys that'll wait around and see the process along. My guy DeMox, it's too late, wasted. We got your internet history. I don't know what the F you talking about, bro. Don't have an issue with what AP did. He sped up the inevitable. The only thing that I don't like about that is Antonio Pierce said it in his press conference before. He's too transparent. He got to get out of his emotions, bro. That's some emotional bitch made shit, man. I don't like that. I don't like it. That's the reason why, like, bro, when y'all see me, you're never going to hear how I feel about other content creators. You're not going to hear me speak on certain things on the air because I'm a man, bro. You don't ever let anybody know what you're thinking. Ever. Because they can use it against you. It can help you sometimes. But yo, when you out in the National Football League and you playing chess, you never let nobody know what you're thinking, bro. That's a jewel from an OG, bro. You don't do that. So now they know you want them going too. See, when you're up there and you're negotiating, right? You have to negotiate from a sense of strength. It's like, yo, I got this asset that you want. I'm willing to keep this asset if you don't give me what I'm asking you for. I'll keep this asset. This is cool. I'm perfectly fine with playing the season with this asset. Because I got him next year too. Because I got to trade him anyhow. So do you want him now or later? Because if we open it up to everybody in the offseason, you're probably going to lose out. So what we doing here? But when it looks like the person is a cancer, when it looks like you got to get this guy out of there like your life depending on it, your position weakens. Doesn't make any sense. My guy rated OP. AP effed up the trade value because they know we got to trade him before his value goes down as we speak. He effed up with more than just Tay. Nah, yeah, that's a fact, bro. That and I was just speaking to that. My guy, ready for life. AP needs to grow up. He might regret it later. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something, man. He gonna find himself outside of the gates of the Raiders Stadium if he don't grow the F up. I will tell you that right now. These kind of mistakes cannot continue to happen. Whether Devante, whatever happens with Devante, going forward, AP needs to grow the F up. Joe Capital Ramos. Diggs moved on, and the Vikings and the Bills got better. Tyreek Hill moved on from the Chiefs, and the Chiefs got better. You can't be driving a Lambo and you eating dog food. The Raiders keep a diva wide receiver without a QB to hold them over. Yo, and that's the thing. You can't, bro. I'm with you, wasted. Tape been crying since day one. Good riddance. Just trade, baby. Go Shao. Don't forget Adams asking for targets, but drop open catches the past 2 seasons. Factual. That's a factual. South Jersey's finest, man, with the $5 smash. Or another Hall of Famer on the Raiders team and didn't do shit to build around him. Sounds like Randy Moss similarities to me. Bro, South Jersey's finest. Shout out to you for the fire avatar. That's the notorious B.I.G. and Lord Finesse, man. The great Lord Finesse from digging in the crates. A lot of people don't realize how great Lord Finesse is, man. Rap without finesse is like the NBA without Jordan. Yo, another Hall of Famer, bro. Who can't, like, dog? I'll be real with you, man. I want to build a whole roster. I don't need this collection of talent, bro. Hall of Famer, all this bullshit. Who cares? Right? It's to me, I'd rather have a bunch of decent players, bro, that gets me into the playoffs every year than have one Hall of Fame wide receiver, man. F him and F his Hall of Fame. Get him out of here. He don't want to be here. Have you noticed that ever since he came here, there has always been rumors? You could tell me that him and his team had nothing to do with it, bro. You can't, because, bro, let me tell you something about these insiders, right? All of these insiders that are in the building, they only get told what the people in the building want them to know. They play those guys like a fiddle. They play them guys like a fiddle. They give them information so that they can disseminate things that they can't say to the public out to us. Their backdoor channel, the connections that we have here at Shieldmore, right? And they never come to us for no reason. Now, there are certain things that come to us from happenstance and proximity, right? But most of the things that we get from inside of the building, they gave it to us for a reason, because they want y'all to know. So when Davante Adams, you hear these trade rumors, doesn't happen in a vacuum. People say, well, why would he go on and deny it? You know why? Because it makes him look like he's stable. If he doesn't get that mantra of a T.O., of a Randy Moss. Like, that's affected T.O. even after his career. T.O.'s antics was the reason why he wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know if he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know who's not. But it was a reason why they had to just kind of stick him a little bit. It's a reason why Brandon Marshall, as soon as he kind of slipped a little bit, he was out the league. It's a reason for that shit. So Davante Adams is very, very, his persona is very well crafted. His team, everything about him, is very well crafted and thought out. So you can best believe if you hear rumors about that man not being in the building, it's because they wanted it out. Jamba Juice, get him out of here and get the Raiders name out of these Mickey Mouse media analysts and NFL Shield's mouths. And that's yo, listen, man, I'm tired of hearing Boomer Esiason and bum ass talk about it. Tired of it, man. The flying wonderful Yvette Niles. This is going to be a turning point. Let's get some for Adams and keep it moving. Raiders, that's what the F I'm talking about, yo. Daniel Alfonso, take pics of Adams and tank for Cam Ward. Fuck it. Tired of winning 5 to 7 games yearly and getting draft scraps. Also, could we have 1 year without drama? I mean, damn, bro. Red Nation for life, bro. It's always drama everywhere, bro. It's even drama with the Chiefs, and they're the Super Bowl champions. If you don't think in the social media era that you're not going to have some drama around a team in the number one sport in America, the number one brand in America, the National Football League, you smoking D&D, bro. There's always going to be drama, bro. It's just our drama is different to us because of what we've gone through with this team, man. My guy, Darth Raider Prime. If anyone at the Raiders facility can see this post while y'all at it, please trade Zamir White too. Please and thank you. Yeah, that's right, too. Package Zamir White up. Package Zamir White up. Hey, yo, my dog just shouted me out, man. My dog, OGDA. He said, man, in the voice of Mike Singletary, can't do it, won't do it. Can't play with him, won't coach with him. Can't do it, won't do it. I feel it, bro. It's some Vernon Davis kind of shit. The only thing AP's fingers should be clicking is the damn key fob, as long as it still works. Woo! Damn, that is some smoke. This man want to get him out of here. Let me get to some of these shots, man. We got over 1,400 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. My guy, Raider Ryan. Bye, Felicia. He's one of the smoothest route runners out there, but our offense plays free, spreading it out, not having to force the feed to him. We will be fine. Bro, whether our offense is good, bad, indifferent, it's not about that for me, bro. It's about getting something for the asset that does not want to be here. If there's no future and I can get something for him now that's going to help me in the future, then you get rid of him. If I can go out there and go get a franchise running back or a young wide receiver, or I can go get some draft picks to move up to get a quarterback, I can go get Hendon Hooker, somebody like that, then go. Because, yo, I'm about the future. The greatness of the Raiders is in its future. That's what Al Davis always said. In its future. I mean, come on. It's in its future, bro. My guy Hug D's in a place. Nation, only thing that matters is in between those sidelines on those precious blades of grass during the game day. Take one out, get what you can. I'm seeing a second for conversation. That's fine, bro. That to me, that's fine. I like the guy, but it's fine, bro. He's been here, he's done well. But yo, if he wants to go, he can go. He can go, bro. He ain't the first great wide receiver to want to leave here, and he ain't the last. The F are we talking about here? Shout out to everybody in the chat, yo. My guy Rated HL lost some respect for both AP for letting DA miss preseason and DA taking too much time off from practice. Yeah, bro. The inmates are running the asylum, bro. And guess what? I've never done this, and I'm gonna do it right now. If the AP thing doesn't work, the only person we could blame is Mark Davis. I've always defended Mark Davis. I like Mark Davis. I love, how he's turned his. We talked about this yesterday. But I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna bore y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Mark, this all started when you fired Jack Del Rio for nothing. I'm not saying Jack Del Rio was the greatest thing since sliced bread, but he didn't deserve to be fired like that. You went out there and you went and got a coach who had been out of football for a damn decade. And he commenced to taking a hatchet and breaking the foundation that you built. And then after that, you continued. You hired Josh McDoucher. And I understand the ideology behind it. I get it. But it was the wrong hire. Then before that, before McDoucher got here, you let go of Richie B. That was the guy you should have kept because he had more experience than AP ever did as an assistant coach. That was the guy you should have kept. So there's one common denominator here. You have made the wrong decisions continuously. You haven't made the wrong decisions business-wise, but football-wise, you have, Mark Davis. And guess what, man? I don't know if there's a school of thought you need to go to, whose brain you need to pick, but you need to get to pick it. Because this shit ain't going to work. So if this AP thing doesn't work, and I still have faith that AP can get this team to a pretty good direction. But if this thing don't work, bro, now it's time for the nation to turn their eyes to you, Mr. Davis. Because the buck stops with you, my brother. The buck stops with you. My guy, Mr. Gio. Fine with AP's methods. Marcus Peterson out. Calling out business decisions after game 3 was absolutely justified. Adams won't buy into it. Get the F out of here. Mr. Gio, I get it. There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place, bro. Look, how many of y'all got children in here? Most of us have children, right? Sometimes you have to discipline your children however you see fit, right? You might take something from them. There's not a whole lot of corporal punishment that goes on. People don't hit their kids a lot anymore, right? But when your kid's a little, you spank your kid, whatever, right? You don't do it in the middle of the store. You do it behind closed doors. If you discipline them, you're not freaking out on them in front of everybody and yelling and screaming and shit. You do it behind closed doors. Discipline or however you decide to handle your team. You don't have a meeting of the minds with your players in public. I totally disagree. Did it need to be said? Yeah, it needed to be said. But here we are. More goofy shit. More goofy shit. Because you best believe that when he said that business decision shit, everybody said, he's not talking about Devante. Yes, the fuck he was. My guy DeMarcus Webb, wasted. That's a fact. You can't let Dia go for a grape soda and chips. Carl Jacobs left for nothing. Organizational malpractice. And that's what I don't want to see anymore. If you guys, listen, sometimes, man, we're a day late and a dollar short with a lot of this shit. With some of these quarterbacks that were out there floating around, that were in bad situations, who were looking for their second act. Guys like Baker Mayfield on the scrap heap. You don't go get him. He's better than anything we had in the building at that time. You could have went and got him for nothing. You didn't. Sam Darnold, out there for nothing. You didn't do it. Day late, dollar short. Carr, it was trending in the direction. We start hearing that, DC, I don't know, right? They had a deal in place. They could have traded him and got a first-round pick for the man. They didn't do it. Josh Jacobs, when they had control of him and it was going in the direction it was going into, they could have got rid of him. They didn't do it. This time, I'm all right with it because I already knew that he was not happy. I already knew how this was going to turn out, and you guys did too. And I'm all right accepting the inevitability of this. New England won with a bunch of wide receivers too, an overall great team. I'm done with players that don't want to be here. Not leather to be number one to establish a culture. That's a fact, bro. Yo, and listen, my guy Anthony R. said it best. As long as it's good compensation, I'm all right with it. My guy Joe Capitan Ramos also saw a tweet that says something along the lines of players knew ahead that Tay was asking to get traded and still play their asses off to beat the Browns. That says a lot. Get him the F out of here, bro. Asked to be traded. The reports are he got in front of the team and told the team he wanted to be traded. Get him the F out of here. Get him out of here, man. Joe Robinson. Jack Del Rio had the Raiders on an upswing. They gained real respect in the league. And yes, Mark Davis is going the Genie Bus route. Hey, Wasted. Tay needs to look himself in the mirror and say, should I stay, should I go? If he's truly honest with himself, stay and play for the Raiders. Nah, Navy Blue, he can get the F out of here. He can get out of here, man. Jack Burton. Nation, please, let's not turn on AP. I see that being an issue next year. Listen, bro, it probably will be, Jack. Look, the nation is tired. The nation is tired of this shit. One step forward, two steps back. The nation is tired of this. Everybody that's on Twitter and YouTube, y'all tell me in the chat, y'all are tired of this, bro. Look, I'm all for building a team. I'm all for that. But the nation is tired. Tired. We're tired of watching people that was here in their prime go and win Super Bowls other places. We're tired of that. We're tired of being, every time we have a good player, they're involved in trade discussions. We're tired of that. Absolutely sick of it. Jack, my dog, Plainfield's very own. Let me tell you something. AP, get it together, brother. You better be 500 or better, brother. Because the nation don't have any patience, bruh. They don't have no patience for Mark Davis. And I'm going to tell you something. The Pain, Intent, and Violence Act, they don't want to hear that. Because they're watching some of the people that they wanted. There's a lot of people in Raider Nation who was on the fence about this. I wasn't. Because I said to myself, out of the options that I know we have, he was the best option. I didn't think we had an option to hire Harbaugh. I didn't. I didn't, personally. Now, if you got him and Harbaugh, you hire Harbaugh. Because he's a proven guy. Your football brain tells you that. Your heart tells you hire AP. But if you take the emotions out of it, the emotions tell you hire AP. Your brain as a football there's no metric that I can say that hiring AP is better than hiring Jim Harbaugh. But did I call for AP? Yeah. Did I get caught up in the emotions? Yeah, man. I do. Because I love this team, bro. I'm not just somebody who talks about this team, bro, because somebody's cutting me some check or something like that. I talk about this team because I love it. I love this team. Dude, listen, you guys always talk about, Wasted be having that Raider drip. So all I be wearing is Raider shit, bro. You look at my cars, bro, I'm a Raider fan. I love the Raiders, bro. I love this game. And sometimes, bro, my emotions get caught up in this too. You damn right. I'm not going to apologize for that. Rum Raiders, man, wasted. Jack was fired for letting Musgrave go and replacing him with a bum. Then the next season they lost the team. He couldn't figure out how to unify the flag pregame versus Washington. Look, bro, whatever the case may be, right? Jack was done wrong. Jack deserved to have at least a bad season, bro. Jack was done wrong, bro. The way he did it with Gruden in his face, it was just dirty. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody said. And it wasn't like you did it for a guy who had been successful in the recent past. You did it for a guy who's been out of the game for 10 years. It's bullshit. It wasn't right, man. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was not right. You said, the time and place is right now, right here. I don't agree, my bro, but I feel it, man. My guy, Brock Bowers. Identity change was needed. I'm all the way back. I got to catch up with these supers, man. I've been on my soapbox. Wasted has been on his soapbox the whole game. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been on my soapbox. Man, I got to shut that F up. I mean, what's wrong with me? God! Wow! F is wrong with me, man. Let me get to some of these. My guy, South Jersey Finest, man. Eric Allen and White needs a fullback. Eric Allen said White needs a fullback, which I said too. I said the same thing, which we don't have, or a tight end to block for him. He's a downhill runner. Jerk Del Rio lost the team after Carr got hurt in 2016 and 17. It was a shit show. Whatever, man. Let me get to that. What the F ever, man? Respectfully, how much longer do we have to wait? When Jesus walk amongst us again? It's been 20 years, and I don't trust AP to build this team. Russ, you guys keep talking about y'all don't trust AP, but you don't have a damn choice. You don't have a choice, bro. He is the coach. I said this when Josh McDaniels was here. He's the coach until he's not. You got to trust him. Because then what the hell are we doing here? You have to trust him. What are we doing? We praying on the downfall of our coach now? You got to trust him. This is who leads us now. And bro, I got love for Davante Adams, bro. I don't have no problem with him. But his timeline and our timeline is not lining up. It's not working out. It's a bad marriage. Let's move the F on. To keep it real, I have nothing against DA. We tried it. It failed. Get conversation and really plan and build a squad. And that's exactly my main sentiment. Jay Rader, my God, man, I got to let you cook. Oh, what a great comment. What a great comment. DA for Garrett Wilson, Jay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would do it in a heartbeat. My guy, Raw Dog, is in the place. We can't keep changing coaches, bro. Just have to find a real franchise quarterback. And that is my point, bro. The AP thing, it's got to work. I can't go through this hiring cycle no more. I can't go through having another GM come here and then, the new GM says, oh, well, these players don't fit. And the new coach, they don't fit my scheme. So we got to get rid of these guys. I'm tired of that shit. I want to build the foundation and continue to build upon that foundation. Man, Tay won't be worth the next 2 years of his contract. For as good as he is, he probably has his best years in 2025 and 2026. Let's just get some good conversation. Bye, Tay. That's right, man. We're going to end up trading DA for 2 Pele leathers, a 3.5, and a bottle of Don. Bro, listen, man. If we do, man, at least we got something. That's be more than we got for Carr and fucking Josh Jacobs, man. Raider Felon, what did you guys expect with no QB? Reality is sinking for delusional fans. We saw this coming. You damn right, bro. When they didn't go up and move up for a quarterback, you saw the writing on the wall, bro. Would you prefer to trade for picks or a player? We'll go on an offensive defense. Take for Mack. Khalil Mack is old. His contract is big. I'm cool, right? When you say picks or players, what level pick are we talking about and what player are we talking about? We talk about a first-round pick from a bad football team? Yes. If we're talking about a middling round draft pick, and we can pick up a guy like, a high draft pick who didn't quite, like a guy like Najee Harris or somebody like that, Najee Harris is right up our alley. Could I go out and go get a starting left tackle or right tackle or something like that in picks? It depends. You got to show me the players first, bro. You got to show me the players. But yo, I'm cool on. I've made my peace with Davante Adams being gone. I'm fine with it. Do you really think we're gonna party him 41 million next year? Stop the madness, bro. AP is doing a great job, all things considered. Yo, look, this is the thing. He's doing a great job in certain aspects of the job, right? But there are other coaches in this league who are great coaches, and they've always been great coaches. And there's not a hole in their game publicly, yo. There ain't a hole in Andy Reid's game. Bill Belichick, you can say what you want about him, but it worked. There's not a hole. Like, yo, the hole in AP's game is something that's catastrophic for the entire organization. And it's the emotion. It's going forward in inopportune times because you're emotional. It's doing this social media goofball shit because you're emotional. It's calling a team out in front of the media because you're emotional. That's not good, bro. Because attitude reflects leadership. So if you do that, how the fuck can you get mad if Jack Jones crashes out? How can you get mad if somebody punches somebody in the face and gets thrown out of the game and breaks their hand or something? Because you're going to tell them to control that aggression and emotion, right? Control your emotions, bro, because it's not the best thing for the team. Now that's all anybody will talk about. And now everyone else is in on the Devante train. So now you can't work the deal out silently. Now it's like, well, now the media knows. Now you got to get rid of him. Yeah, the price drop. It's bullshit. Oh, shit. Ray, the tape is in a place, man. Ray, what's up, bro? Yo, by the way, we're 2-2. Just one without him. AP has to say, because Adams got the bigger than team mindset. I'd rather move on. We're not ready to win with him at his age and peaking. Bro, Ray the tape. Shout out to Ray the Tape, one of the great content creators, bro. Shout out to my guy, Ray, man. Ray, what it is, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, dog. Ray, man, you want to get back at it, man, let me know, man. Yeah, one of AP over Harbaugh is sick work. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. Yo, my guy, AP, man. Mark ain't going nowhere, so that's just retarded. I said it. AP isn't going anywhere. Players will come and go. It's a fact. Vinny just tweeted, this has nothing to do with the Instagram like and the K Adams show. Bro, I don't care if it was because of the man on the moon. Just get move. Let's fucking move on here, man. My guy, Jack Burton. Yo, wasted. Give me a second. I gotta change my name and get the unwanted 17 out of it. That's right, bro. Raiders all over the world. Yeah, you gotta get that 17 up out of it. Put an 81 about that, man. That's Mr. Raider, man. That's Mr. Raider, yo. Yo, I really didn't expect this with Tay. Why not? I'm truly sad that this business is probably going to make the wheels fall off this season. Will Tay end up? No, bro. Why the hell would? Listen, if the Raiders trade Davante Adams to the Kansas City Chiefs after they came into our stadium and won the effing Super Bowl, bro, Tom Telesco and whoever's responsible for that should be ran out of town like a bunch of scalded dogs. A bunch of scalded effing dogs. They should never be allowed back in Las Vegas again. There is no metric, unless they're trading as Patrick Mahomes, that you trade him to the Kansas City Chiefs. The F are we talking about? The F are you? What do we got going on here? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Nick Boyd is in a place. Does anyone believe this is all smoke? No. Where there's smoke, there's fire. This is not all smoke. Davante Adams said it himself, bro. It's not all smoke. My brother Hug D's. Pierce is 7-6 after 13 games. For perspective, Bill Walsh went 2-14 in his first season. Andy Reid went 5-11. Belichick went 5-11. Stop whining, let AP coach. Bro, that was a different time. It's a different league. Different set of circumstances. It holds no water or weight or merit or how good or the lack of success we're seeing with this Raider team. It means nothing. That whole and listen, that perspective is cool, but it means nothing. Daniel Alfonso, hoping and praying we have a Compton version of Dan Campbell and turn this team around. We don't need to reflectively fire AP at the end of the year. If he can't cook after year 3, then move on. Bro, I'm going to be real with you. It depends on, listen, all these guys are at-will employees as far as I'm concerned, Daniel. If AP, if this is a dumpster fire, let's say we go 2-15, you got to broach the situation and think, man, maybe this is not the guy. Sometimes you got to strike when the iron is hot. There are times where there are quarterbacks, and you've drafted a quarterback 2 years before that. You had a high draft pick on him, and then the one comes out, and you got the pick. Like Chicago just did. Some conventional wisdom would say, man, we could trade down and get more picks and build around the young stud quarterback we drafted in Justin Fields. Or we can be real with ourselves and say, hey, we think Caleb Williams is a better prospect, and we think he's going to be the mother effer for the next generation. We're going to get him. That's what you do, bro. And it's like this with these offensive minds and these coaches. If it's looking like the AP thing is not working, if it's looking like the rose is off the bloom, if it's looking like everything's out of control, you do what you got to do. You start fresh. Because you'll have a high draft pick. You just bring everybody in new, start fresh, and it'll be another time we started fresh. Then our first is probably not going to be our last, man. Julio, Elman, AP kind of undercut Telesco. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. But what I think he did was he speeded the process up. Damn sure did. He speeded up because, to be real with you, bro, waiting on Telesco, Telesco like is the kind of guy where sometimes he might need that little kick in his ass, right? The real number one option is here. Brock Powers. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my guy, Chili Ray. Trade everyone and fire everyone. The only true way the Raiders can be winning. Organization, again, if Mark Davis sells the team. Bro, listen, bro. Mark Davis holds some blame in this, but I believe Mark can win because he wants to win. He's trying. Eventually, I think he'll get it together, man. And we don't, guys, AP might go down and be our coach for the next 10 years. But you know what I know? I know Davante Adams ain't going to be a Raider for the next 10 years. So I'm ready to move on. I want to see what that looks like. He can move the F on, yo. Said, damn, wasted. It's a direct reflection of coaches growing up. And thus far, AP is doing better than all of them through 13 games. Bro, it's a direct reflection of an era that is long gone by, bro. Look, you know me. I'm the history guy. Bill Walsh, you talking about Bill Walsh became the 49ers in like 1979? 78, 79? Andy Reid became the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles in the early 90s, bro. Mid-90s, I mean. When did Andy Reid get there? 94? Yeah, they're like 94 because they won with the Packers and stuff like that. I think Andy Reid got there like 94. Bro, it's not the same. It's not the same league. So to me, it doesn't have any bearing on what's going on now. It doesn't. It's a different league, bro. You talk about Bill Walsh being, 2 and whatever back in the days when there was no free agency, where there was almost no issues with you going. If you drafted well, you kept your players then. It was a different league, bro. It's totally different. And this is a different situation. It's a totally different situation, bro. Nick Boyd, 58 is the real deal. True Raider. Build that O-line. Oh, yeah, you damn right. He the real deal, man. Jackson Powell Johnson is the real deal. KC had – you talking about something else. Oh, let me move it. Yo, it's so many supers in here. It's so many freaking – bro, it's so many comments in here. It's too much, man. Emotional Raider. For the ones upset about the taste shit, in my Mark Davis voice, smarten up. We're not in a position for a superstar wide receiver, and that's okay. And bro, that's a huge bro. I gotta let you cook too, Emotional Raider. To me, that was the most non-emotional response. Yeah, that was fire, bro. That was the most non-emotional thing that anyone said all day, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Sometimes people's timelines don't align, bro. I mean, have you ever dealt with a girl where your timelines ain't match up? Everything looks like it should. She's beautiful. You like her. She likes you. but y'all timelines ain't matching up. She ready to get married. You trying to build your life. It's not lining up. You look up a year, she's gone. Somebody else got her. She done moved on, but guess what? You got what you wanted. And it's no hard feelings. It's no hard feelings, bro. It's no hard feelings, bro. Like, bro, that's how it is, man. Yeah, you damn right, AP. Yeah, straight. I went full Biz Marquee right there. He said, oh shit. He said, have you ever had a girl? Yeah, that's right. I went full Biz Marquee. You damn right I did. Shout out to my guy Chris for Raiders for gifting 5 Raider Nation Unlimited memberships to the masses. Thank you for making the Wasted Town Army grow in droves. We got almost 1,600 in the room. Get wasted with your brother Wasted, man. We have good enough wide receivers to open the field. We saw that Sunday without Tay. This offense looked almost the best it's looked in a few minutes, minus a few penalties. I'd sell him for an O-line or a great deal. Dog, I'm selling him for a draft pick and a stone cold lead pipe starter. That's what I'm doing, yo. That's what I'm doing, yo. But yo, the Twitter sphere is going insane about this Davante Adams news, man. They're going insane, bro. My guy, Chris Ford Raiders, man. We so passionate about this team. Sometimes we are blinded about about what's going on. Maybe we need to retool and not rebuild. Bang zoom. That's right. Bang effing zoom. Bang zoom. Yes, you're damn right, bro. That's what I've been saying, bro. You don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater every 2 years, bro. This is a paradigm shift. I am okay with it. I'm an adult. A lot of times we're all adults. In our lives, sometimes we have to switch and change things and recalibrate things because what you thought was working is not working anymore. Is Jalen Monroe entering the draft? Future guy. I mean, look, bro. I'm leery about them Alabama quarterbacks, man. I got to see some more in that kid. If Tay doesn't want to be a Raider, that's fine. We aren't in a position to compete for a title. Just let, Tay, just yet. And Tay has the most draft trade capital. It's time to trade him. That's a fact, bro. My guy, Ireland. What about the Michael Mayer situation? That's not a situation. Everybody was talking about that. We don't know. Michael Mayer could have had a death in the family. He could have had anything happen to him. He could have had a health scare. We don't know. His wife, whatever his kid, I don't know if he even has a wife and kid. He's a young player. What I'm saying is we don't know what the hell is wrong with Michael Mayer. We're assuming he wants to be traded. See, we got to chill with some of these narratives. This narrative right here is something that's been in our face since Devante got here. And then when Carr left and it wasn't work, this narrative, everybody blaming AP for this. This has been going on when Carr and Josh McDaniels was here. And I really don't give a shit, man. I asked Grab the same question. In your mind, what's your 3-year plan for the Raiders? New head coach, new identity, etc. My plan for the Raiders is, and it's all contingent on whether Antonio Pierce does well. Now, if Antonio Pierce does well and he can stabilize the situation we have here with the Raiders, then it's build with AP, build this defense, draft a franchise quarterback, shore up this offensive line, and let's effing go. Right? Now, if AP is not the guy, then it's go out there, get the brightest and best offensive mind you possibly can, and go and draft a quarterback and try to keep all the weapons that you have in-house that are under rookie deals in-house. That's my 3-year plan. It's all tied into locating the quarterback, man. If you don't locate the quarterback, you got nothing. You got nothing. This falls on Telesco for not surrounding Tay with the quarterback that he needs. Russell Wilson should have been a Raider, bro. He could have had Russell Wilson, and that still couldn't have worked. This don't fall on Tom Telesco, bro. Before Tom Telesco was the GM, we heard Davante Adams trade rumors. Right or wrong? So how does this fall on any of the guys now? I'm not about acquiescing to one guy. It's not about him, bro. It's about everybody. So us going out there and acquiescing to just what Davante wants, right? That's what's already happened already. You listen to me. We complain about Luke Getsy, right? They went and conferred with him about who the offensive coordinator should be. They gave him way too much power. That's a problem for me. I don't need anybody in here that's the de facto GM. This is not basketball. And it doesn't work over there either. The player empowerment shit, a lot of times these guys don't know the intimate details of the how and the why because they're players. Yo, players play, coaches coach, GMs GM, and owners own. If we have that, we're fine. But when you have guys going up in the office and talking about who they want to be coach and all this and the offensive coordinator, we can thank the Lou Getty experiment most likely on Davante Adams because he had to sign off on him to come in. He said as much. Buddha Green, I stopped getting upset over 22 years ago. This shit normal to me. That's me too, Buddha Green. Shit happens, bro. We traded Randy Moss, man. What we should have done is draft a QB when we had the chance. If I have him sit behind Carr for about 2 years and then let him go, yeah. Look, I'm going to tell you the year we really had a chance to draft a quarterback. And it was the year we had 3 first-round picks. And that happened to be the year that Tua and Justin Herbert went, they went like at 9 and 10. That was a draft you could have moved up and snatched Justin Herbert. That was the year. I would have definitely done that. Definitely would have done that, man. My guy, our Raiders don't even stress me out anymore. Every year is something. Why can't we get it right? Jamal Macklin, bro, I ask myself that every damn day, bro. I ask myself that every day. But I think I think Devante Adams, and I know you guys might not want to hear this. I've been kind of reading y'all questions and stuff, but I really want to really bring some light to this situation, And I don't think I've done a good enough job of that today. And I'm gonna start to do that right now. Devante Adams on this team, or not being on this team, to be honest with you, is the best case scenario for the Raiders, bro. Because now you don't have that question about what are we gonna do? Does Tay want to leave? Does Tay want to leave? No. All the guys we got in the building is in the building. We all on the same sheet of music. Let him get what he needs to get, and that's it. I don't think that having a alpha dog receiver is what the Raiders need at this point. This team is not constructed that way. This team is constructed to be smash mouth, ball control, defensive football team. That is how we are constructed. We are not constructed with a higher wire act, high flying offense. Now we can develop that, fine. But at this point, we're not there yet. And I don't want the Raiders to go out and trade heaven and earth for some fucking over the hill quarterback. If he wants to go play with Aaron Rodgers, God bless both of them. I'm not trading the farm for Aaron Rodgers. I'm not trading the farm for nobody, bro. We need to develop our own. Bro, we haven't drafted a franchise quarterback since the 60s, bro. And people say Carr, but Carr never won nothing. Like, Stabler is the only franchise quarterback that we drafted, bro. That's insane. We didn't even draft Daryl LaMonica. My guy Violator, what's up, Wasted? We as fans need, shout out to Unc, man. Shout out to Unc. What's going on with you, Violator? He said, we as fans need to strengthen our faith in this team because we have no voice in the business of football. Raiders! That's a bomb right there by my dog Violator, man. Shout out to my guy, man. That's right, man. This is about the Shield. This is not about one player. I like Devante. I think he's hell of a talented player, man. But it's no man above this Shield. It ain't no man above this, And if you don't want to be here and you going back and forth with the coach about when you're gonna play and where you're gonna be and all this other stuff, it's time to go, bro. It's time to go, man. It's time to go. It's time to go, man. Let me see, man. Let me scroll down to the bottom here, man. Julio Jones, man. Violator is in a place, man. Shout out to the legend, man. Now that shit's not going right. AP wants to be dirty, like the link saying Devante's played his last game. That's crazy. This is a lot bigger than people seem to think. To me, it's not. I think AP is a green head coach, and these are some of the things you deal with when you have a coach that's green. See, this is the thing. AP, in a sense, kind of jumped the line, right? And most people don't become head coaches until after they've been a positional coach, and they've done all these different things. They've done all these different things. Bruh, there's a certain amount of grooming that you have to become a head coach. AP jumped the line. And there's going to be some collateral damage to him never being a head coach, right? Him never being a defensive coordinator. Him just really kind of getting his feet wet in the NFL as far as from a coach's perspective. There is going, and it shows you that AP has not really been in control. See, people who lash out on social media, people who lash out in general, they do it because they don't have any control, bro. They need to allow this guy to do what he's going to do. Crash, burn, good, bad, or indifferent. But there are too many cooks in the kitchen, and I'm sure there are people pulling the strings in a way where AP does not have total autonomy over this product. I don't care what anybody says. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Violator, man. AP is good. He learning you can't expect him to fly in his first full year. AP is direct. He's not going to sugarcoat it. But see, bro, all business ain't family business. All business ain't family business. All business ain't family business, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with this new generation. Everything ain't for everybody, bro. Calling people out in the media, that shit is weak, bro. Shit weak. You the head coach, you their boss. You don't gotta call them out in the fucking media. Why? Why? He gotta learn to chill with that. I'm sorry, bro. They're not trading Michael Penix Jr. to us, bro. Do you see how Kirk Cousins is playing, bro? Arthur Blank is old. He does not want to have to locate a quarterback. Michael Penix Jr. will be their quarterback probably before the end of this year. They're not trading him. Now, Hendon Hooker, that's a little different because Jared Goff is a lot younger. He's not going to sugarcoat it. Trade Tay to the Bengals for a defensive end. I don't know about that. I hope we seriously consider using our capital for Arch Manning. Arch Manning is not coming out yet. He's not old enough to come out yet. Arch Manning conversation can't be had this year. He's not coming out this year. Tay will not bring us a championship. We don't have the team. Trade him to Detroit for a second player, a second and stayer. What do you mean, Hooker or I don't know, stayer and move on and get a QB next year? Look, man, trade shit. If you can get him the Hooker, I'm with that. Where you think Tay will go? What do you think we'll get? I think at the minimum we're going to get a second round pick and a player. I think Pittsburgh is a very real possibility, even though it's in conference. I don't think he will get traded to the AFC West. I hope they trade him to a team in the NFC. But, you know, a lot of the NFC teams are loaded with wide receiver talent. They really are, man. So I see him get traded in conference, but probably to the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Probably to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Either which way, I really don't give a damn, man. My guy, highlight videos, should have picked up Harbaugh and kept EP on the staff. Bro, you guys, look, I'm not going to do that. If Harbaugh was an option, then you're right. But we don't know whether Harbaugh was even an option. We don't know that. We don't know that, bro. The way AP handled himself this year shows he don't know how to be a leader. We need. He's tearing us apart. Mark Davis got to sell the team. We ain't won shit in way too long. Go Raiders. AJT, you tripping, bro. Bro, I think you were smoking a little mixture of D&D, my brother. You were tweaking, bro. Trade Adams for Ayuk. No, I'm cool. The one thing that I don't want is I don't want a big ticket wide receiver, bro. I'm cool. I don't want to pay no wide receiver that kind of money when we have a team where we haven't located our quarterback yet. We have a team that have holes all over the team. I don't want to pay no wide receiver. I'd rather pay 3 good wide receivers than 1 great one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And see, the thing about it is you guys keep talking about what Davante Adams won. He don't have no control over where he's traded. Whatever's best for the Raiders, do it. Forget him. Seriously, bro. Like, look, he's a great player. I like the guy. But, yo, me being a Raider fan, I'm a Raider fan first. I was a Raider fan before Davante Adams was even born. Go out there and go get me somebody that's going to help. And whoever you going to get me, hopefully, bro, is somebody that's going to help us this year. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Hold on, yo. My God, Julio Amen. Never let anyone know what you're thinking. Note to AP. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. You never let nobody know what you're thinking, bro. Devante for a cornerback, if he's a star, why the hell not? You said, damn, I'm old as F. Bro, why you say I'm old, bro? Why am I old, bro? Damn, that's crazy, bro. A brother get called old. Just, bro, come on, man. That ain't right. Bro, Davante Adams was born in 1992, bro. He's born in 1992, bro. Why the hell am I old, bro? Get F out of here with your nonsense. Devante dropped his phone 4 times before deciding to demand a trade. Copium, Raider Nation, you stupid, yo. Listen, man. Look, bro. We've been going over this ad nauseum, bro. At freaking nauseum, man. That's right. Here we listen, he can go to the Steelers. Y'all can have him. I think Tay faked the hammy injury and already decided to ask for a trade, bro. I think, and this is just my personal opinion, I think when he didn't show up on the injury report and then he magically showed up on the injury report and he went to the team and said, hey, I would like to be, and this is me. I didn't get any insider information. This is just me connecting the dots. Let's go through the timeline of this. AP calls out people for business decisions. The media and the fans know when he said some players are making business decisions, Davante Adams dropped a few balls, bro. Looked like he was going to get lit up. He ain't catching. He talk about Tay. He talk about Jack Jones. No, he's not. No. He's not talking about Davante. Couldn't be Davante. Yeah, he was. Davante got pissed. They had their conversation. AP probably really confronted him. Davante's like, you know what? I want out of here. AP said, you know what? Cool. He probably addressed the team and said that y'all, I'm a demand to get traded. And they're like, we don't want you to get hurt. Okay, let's put you on the injury report. Put you on ice until we can get your ass up out of here. And I really feel like that's what happened. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like Johnny Kicknut says, that trade, let me tell you, that's going to be the fastest healing injury you ever see. And guess what wound up happening? He played hardball and he lost. Oh, y'all going to lose it. Y'all going to get cooked. You ain't got me. Nope. Go out there, had the best offensive showing we've had all year. See you later, buddy. That's what happened, bro. That's what happened, bro. And the easiest thing to say is that I pulled up lame. Come on, bro. Pulled up lame. Like, how bad is this hamstring? This magical hamstring. I know it happens very quickly, right? How bad is this shit? My God, AP needs to call them out in the media. How many players only meetings do you need? This group has blown several 3-score leads in the past. Too many flat performances. Shit got to check. Nah, bro, that hasn't happened under his stewardship. And bro, it never, ever. Let me ask you a question. Mr. Gio, I see you got a picture, right? You got your lady in that picture, right? Is it good? Do you think it's better to have arguments in public or in private? Look, I don't do the public displays of anything, right? When my wife and I disagree about something, and there's a lot of times my wife wants to call me all kinds of assholes. She want to cuss me out. She never does it in front of people. My wife never does that shit in front of people. My wife will motherfuck me to the high hell when we get home, when we close that door in our bedroom. My wife don't even challenge me in front of my kids because that's what kind of woman she is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do it to her either. We will never have an argument in front of nobody. Y'all will never get to see that. And that's what families do. Family business is family business, bro. If the Raiders are a family, you handle shit in the family, bro. The media is not family. You got to do that shit like a real motherfucker. I know I've been cussing a lot. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's got to be said. You got to confront them for real, not for fake. You don't do shit like that in the media, bro. I don't care what y'all say. I don't want to hear all of this. It's the new generation, these new players. I don't want to hear that shit. All of the things that were are here today. Those old school values are real. It's all real, bro. It's still the same shit the same things that been going on before there was social media is going on now. The problem with the world now is everybody want to get away from what's right and do what's convenient. That shit is convenient. And that's the only fault I can find with Antonio Pierce. He needs to stop playing around like a high school kid. I mean, this shit is very, very Antonio Brown-esque. And then now what you've done is you've taken the moral high ground and you've given flame to people who swing on the jock of Davante Adams. So now he looks like he's the victim. Now he was done wrong when he never bought in when he came here. He came here, bro, and when things didn't work out immediately, he started crying. Immediately. When Carr was here, he was fucking crying. And everybody's like, oh, it's because they got rid of Carr. He was crying when Derek was here. He was crying when Derek was here. So I don't want to hear that shit. Vinny Bonsignore confirmed on F the situation did occur because of AP's tweet. Did occur because of AP's tweet or the chaotic didn't happen because of the bro. Listen, things like this don't happen in a vacuum, bro. This shit has been building. This shit been building, bro. Bro, you saw him always crying on the receiver thing on Netflix. Bitching. Listen, man, I don't have a bandwidth. Yo, the team that I grew up loving, bro, were the bad guys. We were the tough guys. We weren't the ballerinas crying because we were going to get hit. We went out there, we hit people. We brought the pain. We the Raiders. I don't want to have no prima donna. Even our stars back in the day, like Fred Biletnikoff was a little feisty little dude with fucking, stick him every goddamn where. I mean, he looked like one of them guys that you had to hit with a brick to stop fighting you. That's who this guy was. And I know this is a time long gone past. Tim Brown was here and played with some dog shit quarterbacks. He never cried. Timmy never cried, bro. You want me to return kicks? Cool. They brought Jerry Rice and he ain't cry. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Sorry. And it's the thing. The things that make you laugh, make you cry. The reason why I don't have, we did them wrong, we ain't doing wrong, because you asked to fucking be here, bro. You the one that asked to be here. You forced your way out of Green Bay when you had a Hall of Fame quarterback throwing at you. You did it. And then you get a guy who's a middle-of-the-road quarterback that's your buddy, your college friend, and you're like, this shit ain't working out so great. Then they traded him. He's like, you know what? Cool. I'm going to pick the next quarterback. And when it didn't happen, then you got mad. He's gotten called out in the locker room by Max last year. He's gotten called out by Max last year. And that's a fact. He's been called out. Like, bro, this dude, and he's not a bad guy, but now what he's doing is he's playing on the emotions of the fandom. Oh, I want to be a Raider. I said I wanted to be here, and I don't know what AP. Fuck out of here, bro. Depending on how we finish the season, I consider trading Matt. You fucking tripping, bro. He's 28. And by the time we get any good to compete, he fitting to be 30, his contract expires, he's going to ask for a big bag, fucking full rebound. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You do not trade Max Crosby, bro. Hell no. It's right. Nothing new under the sun, bro. That the legend violator would tell, the Hall of Famer would tell you stuff. It's nothing new under the sun. Everybody thinks that their generation is so prolific. Everybody thinks that everything that they seeing is brand new. It's all bullshit. It's all the same thing remixed a different way, man. Same shit, different toilet. Even this scenario with Davante Adams is the same thing. If you watch the NFL long enough, it's the same old shit. You can go down the list of star wide receivers who wanted out of a team. They all go about it a little bit different, but the same. They play little games in the media and shit like, come on, bro. It's the same shit. And every wide receiver, I think to be great, you have to freaking have a little diva in you. You got to have a little me guy in you. You do. And I'm cool with that. DeMokes, Mexican chick will slap you, then kiss you. They would slap you. Nobody slapping me, bro. Terry Ogden. Don't stress, brother. Let them walk. Sick of these diva receivers. Bro. I told y'all at the beginning of the show, bro, we've been cooking for a while here. Bro, I would rather have 3 or 4 really good receivers that do different things than have one great one. 100 times out of 100. I've seen teams win just like that. I've seen teams win all the time like that. I don't have to have fucking Terrell Owens here. It's funny, man. You look up and down that list of great wide receivers. Now, back in the day, for you to be called great, you had to win something. Jerry Rice won a lot. Art Monk won a lot. There's a guy you guys forget that Art Monk won a lot. Isaac Bruce was a really good. He wasn't a great, but he won. But bro, when you start looking at the T.O.s, the Randy Moss, the Calvin Johnsons of the world, the Larry Fitzgeralds, all these guys, none of these guys have any jewelry, bro. There's a whole fucking wing of the Hall of Fame who don't have a ring, bro. Playmaker got a ring. Playmaker was great. I'm not a big Michael Irvin fan. I'm a fan of the person Michael Irvin and how hyped he is, and he gets me inspired. But I wasn't a fan of Michael Irvin as a wide receiver. I thought Chris Carter was better, and Chris Carter don't have no championship. Timmy don't have one. And Timmy wasn't no diva, but Timmy was a great wide receiver, bro. Bro, some of these wide receivers, bro, they don't look, man. And then you have situations like in Green Bay where you have Brett Favre with Robert Brooks and Antonio Freeman and Flotsam and Jetsam, and he won. You have Aaron Rodgers. He had Donald Driver. Donald Driver was bagging groceries before he was in the NFL. You know what I'm saying, bro? Jordy Nelson and all these fucking guys. So I'm cool, man. AP knows that Max Crosby is what the Raiders are supposed to be. If you aren't all the way bought in, AP isn't going to want you. That's true, man. That's true. Let me get to some of these supers, man. We've been cooking here for a long time. How much longer y'all want to stay on here, man? Are we pulling the train back into the train station? Are we doing it? Or y'all want to keep cooking, man? Y'all want to keep cooking? Oh, y'all let me know. My guy, Alonzo, what's up, bro? I'm just saying, I think Ben Johnson is the next Andy Reid. We'll be fools not to pursue him. I want an offensive system where everyone gets a piece of the pie. I like AP, but it requires more, bro. No, I do. I agree with you, bro. But this is the thing. If you're going to build, bro, you got to build and you have to keep going on. I don't want this situation where if Antonio Pierce is good or we make the playoffs, that you run him out of here. Right? Because there's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, do I want to have because this is the thing about a quarterback, right? The thing about a quarterback for me, and we've seen this all over the league, right? We keep saying that we need to draft a quarterback. But you don't need to just draft a quarterback. You need to draft and develop a quarterback. And you have to have the infrastructure to develop said quarterback. We're watching in real time all over the National Football League. People, because the Raider Nation, we're not like the New York media, but the New York media is toxic, right? Toxic as hell. We've watched the Jets draft Geno Smith, run him out of town. Draft Sam Darnold, ruin him, run him out of town. We watched the Jets draft Zach Wilson. They called him the Mormon Mahomes. They ran him out of town. Right? Baker Mayfield goes to a fan base similar to ours in the Cleveland Browns. They run Baker out of town. They run him out of here. They get him out of here. He's gone. Right? We can keep going. And you look at these guys. You look at a guy like Jared Goff, drafted number 1, got a team to a Super Bowl. He was the problem. You know, this, that, and the third. And you, when you look at Jared Goff, you look at Geno Smith, you look at all these guys. Look at how they playing now. Because they were in a situation where they're developed. It's stability. You have the offensive mind in the building to develop these guys. So if AP does well enough to make a playoffs or get close to a playoff, it's not about replacing him. Because Dan Campbell's not no offensive savant. It's about bringing in the next Ben Johnson. And he's out there. Because the league always goes forward, bro. The league always go forward. The league always goes forward. I'm going to say it 3 times, Dr. Umar Johnson status. The league always goes forward. The league always go forward. The league always goes forward. That's what happens. You look back 20 years ago, Mike Martz was the greatest thing since sliced bread until he wasn't. Then you keep going and going and going. Before that, it was Mike Shanahan. It was Mike Holmgren. It was this guy, that guy. There's always a great offensive mind, bro. You got to go out there and you got to find them and bring them in and pair them with AP. And then and only then can you draft a quarterback because now you have stability, bro. Bro, and listen, when people say D-Jax was speaking the truth, D-Jax was speaking from secondhand information, capping. He ain't no fucking rocket scientist, bro. We all know Devante not happy, bro. What the fuck, you think it took him a rocket scientist to figure out that Devante wasn't happy? Anybody that watched that Netflix series can see that. Yo, Michael Penix is not coming here. They will never send him to us. They would trade you Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson before they trade you Michael Penix. That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening. And I'm going to be real with you, bro. But see, the thing is, every time you point that finger, there's 4 pointing back at you. Every time. Oh, my metric is greatness. Then you keep dropping the goddamn football. The F out of here with that. But you got a Taco Bell in your house, though, right? DA is awesome. We got screwed out of a QB in the draft, but came back with Brock Bowers. Trade DA for Penix, and we'll meet the Falcons. Dog, they're not going to do that, bro. They're not trading you that boy. And to be honest with you, if the Raiders really wanted Michael Penix Jr., they probably would have moved up and got him. The Raiders' brain trust might not be Michael Penix guys. Wasting my brother. I'm late to the party, but I say trade Adams for picks and the QB and build the team in the draft. We'll be okay. And I believe that, David Walker. I believe that, my brother David, man. So I was going to say, go live with Hunch. That'd be dope. That'd be dope, man. The enigmatic and great Honcho, man. That'd be dope, man. It's always a good time talking to that brother, man. I really enjoyed my time potting with bro down at that bar. We gotta put something together if he's out there. But that brother's busy. That's a busy man, bro. That's a busy man. My dog Rudy LaRusso. Wasted. F-Tay. There are playmakers all around this team. Trade them to the Saints for a 2 and a 3. I don't think the Saints can really make that happen, Rudy. The Saints, they cook the books like none other, right? But I don't think the Saints have the bread. I think the trades that you'll see, man, is possibly the Buffalo Bills. You'll get maximum draft capital because Davante Adams could be the thing that put them over the top, right? right? Maybe you might trade him for Keon Coleman, the Rook. You know what I'm saying? They keep Khalil Shakir, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get a pick or two, right? Or you could trade him to the Jets. Of course, unite these guys. Get Garrett Wilson and some picks, right? Go get that running back, Allen, or somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Shout out to my guy, Demokes, yo. With a $2. Is Tay going to be on the sideline this week? Probably not. And Manila Raider, you say, why do the Raiders attract drama year after year? They don't. The National Football League and having a 24-hour media cycle is what attracts the drama. The kind of things that we hear about now, it would have taken us months to hear about back in the day. Anytime there's anything around a football team, you hear about it. Somebody clogs the bathroom up in a locker room, you hear about it on any NFL team. It's just the fact that we follow the Raiders. There's drama with the world champions. We need another 4.2 speed receiver, not another receiver with fullback speed. That's a fact, bro. My guy, John Forte, hustle big, hustle small, while y'all relate to it. Keep seeming that football gospel, brother. Trade Adams, stockpile picks till we get Arch Manning. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, man. I got a feeling we get nothing for Tay, just like we got nothing for Carr. I got a feeling you are 100% wrong. They have to get something for him, bro. He's under contract. It's a different situation. I'm just glad that, and if I can say anything good about this situation, is that the Raiders' brain trust decided to come to the realization of the inevitable early. They came to the realization that this Davante Adams thing ain't going to work. And they're not going to try to shoehorn him into the offense, and they're not going to keep making it work. They're going to get rid of his ass and get something for him. Carr was a free agent. They let the Carr thing go on too long. I was saying this shit, and a lot of people cooked me for it. They let it go too long. They let it go too long. This is one of them ones. You said, wait, what's seeming? I don't know either, bro. I mean, if you don't know, I think that's the way we all got here, bro. And we got the same record as the Saints. Nah, but you said Las Vegas Raiders, more like Las Vegas have nothing but I'm sorry, bro. I don't think so. I'm sorry. D-Hay has been looking like Amari Cooper with all these drops this year. Hey, man, and I'm going to be honest with you. Shit, the Browns want to give us Amari Cooper for a half-eaten sandwich and a grape CNC. I'll take Coop back. I'll take Coop back. Shit, Coop help us win the game. I gave Coop a game ball. Coop, the reason why we got that turnover, Coop was dropping first downs. Coop was looking like more of a Raider than our receivers this week. He helped us out more than anybody this week. Shout out to Amari Cooper. So we get rid of Adams, but keep the handpicked OC he wanted? Nah. He has to stay this bet he made. No, look, bro. Let Getsy do what he do, and then after the season, run him out of here and get somebody else. That's the easiest transition, especially if the Raiders are on an upward trajectory. I keep AP. I go get a genius level OC, and I go bring in a new quarterback and start fresh. That's how you start fresh. I had to look at that super chat from the kitchen clause, and I thought Wasted said Seaman for a second, and I was about to say who's out here and Wasted St. Paul. Hey, listen, man, dog. It could be two different things, right? It could be the jism, right? Or it could be he could be talking about the Navy. he could be talking about furniture. By God, Loso Newport, Wasted. Would you rather get rid of Adams sooner rather than later, close to the deadline? I want to work on that shit as early as possible because at the trade deadline, there's pressure on both people to make it happen. But if you go early, you get your pick of the deals out there. When you wait to right up at the ass end of the trade deadline, you have some teams that'll play themselves out of position because they know you got to get rid of them. Do it now. Do it now, man. Another Raiders podcast. This is just the power of social media. We have access to see what everyone likes and dislikes. Just because you like a picture or tweet doesn't mean shit. It's a fact, man. That is a fact, bro. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all look crazy in here, man. Yo, y'all are insane in here, bro. Listen, yo, Derek Sharp said it best. Nobody's big in the organization, man. Man, not just the Raiders, but the whole NFL is full of drama, man. What a change from the old days, like a soap opera. Now, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Sports is like that too. Yo, Getsy play call look better without DA. Yeah, because you don't have this built-in burden to try to target him. Right? You got Brock Bowers, who's a rookie. He's gonna establish himself the way he does, right? But he's not gonna come and say, "Give me the ball." He might say that, but he can't make no demands. He's a rookie. Sean, thoughts. Getting it done early is best. I'm not mad at the team/player to let this thing linger. One man don't make the team. One man don't make the team, bro. They reported the team would need a $14 million in cap space to trade, or now $10 million to trade. Wait. They reported a team would need $14 million in cap space to trade now, or $10 million at the trade deadline. Whomever it is, bro, if you need him bad enough, you're gonna make heaven and earth shake to get this guy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm to the point where I legit went back to watching wrestling. At least that's supposed to be a soap opera. No, that's a fact, bro. Jamba Juice is in a place, man. Bro, fuck Adams. I was born a Raider under the shield, man. All I know is just win. F the players. And look, I'm not going to disrespect the players, because without the players, we don't have a game. But, yo, their agenda can't be bigger than winning for the football team. And I'm not saying that Davante Adams does not care about winning, but sometimes you can't win in the way that you want to win. Right? You can't come here and say you don't want to, they make this bullshit about him waiting for the kid to be born. And now, I'm not saying it was bull, because he was probably waiting. But, yo, that doesn't mean that you can't go to work and do what you got to do, right? Because, listen, man, I remember when both of my kids were born. And see, my kids were born back in the day before they had all this FMLA stuff where you could be out for 6 months and all this shit. Bro, when my first kid was born, I went to work the next day because I was terrified that, I got to take care. Oh, my God. Me and my wife said, man, she said, baby, I'm going to be here when you get back. I went to work and I worked double time. My daughter was born on a Saturday. I went in on a Sunday and worked overtime. And I came back, took a shower, and took care of my wife. And I went to work every day, and I had people there helping her out. And I took care of I wanted to go to work. I got kids to take care of. Now, this shit different, right? This new generation is a little different, right? And he's a millionaire, and it's totally different. We're not shooting at the same basket, right? But the thing is that I personally feel like a lot of that stuff was, I don't want to go to camp. And I know a lot of people, y'all might cook me for that. That's how I feel, bro. Hassan Reddick is overpriced, and I'm cool on him. I'd rather develop what we got here, man. But guys, listen, man. I think it's time to pull a train in the train tracks. We've gone on long enough. It's been an hour and a half. Y'all need to pay y'all bar tabs. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All of you guys, I know there's some people who have not seen me before. Do me a favor, yo. Hit that subscribe button. We need it, man. Nah, Cameron. Nothing. Hey, bro. Everybody puts their family first in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, some guys, they put their families first, and they're like, yo, I got to be there every moment of the day. Me, I'm the kind of father where I knew that, and I know this today, I got to put some food on the table and put a roof over their head and keep a roof over their head. That's what kind of dad I am. That's what kind of father I am, yo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different, though. Take me leaving, but eliminate. Yo, get that Hammer, get the F out of here, man. Hey, Hammer, man. This shit right here, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The difference in the time frame of making this happen is tight, bro. You wanna know how tight it is? Don't you come in here with your fucking British Bulldog jeggings talking slick. That boy was looking like the British Bulldog out there, man. Oh my God. Don't you come in like that, bro. That boy, this boy had on wrestling tights. I said, what the F is going on here, yo? That boy got a yeast infection and shit, talking slick, man. Get your F out of here. Motherfucking Jeff the Stallion. Motherfucker had on that boy had on pants like looking like a bad bitch. Yo, salute to my brother Halo Raider in a place, bro. Sad day, but it's not, man. Joy comes in the morning, bro. Hey, get your ass out of here, man. Yo, reality is Adams coming to New York. Just deal with yo, we cool with it. You can have him. Give us Garrett Wilson, bitch. Give us Garrett Wilson. Yo, Tay acted surprised today on TV like he didn't know the records was happening. AP liking and unliking photos. Stand on effing business of what the F you say, man. Yeah, man. But y'all, shout out to y'all. It's time for me to pull the train in the tracks. I gotta get rolling. I have to go work on my I have to go work on my physique because the shit is looking crazy right now. I will see y'all, man. We might be going. Listen, we're gonna be rocking and rolling. As the news comes in, we will be here for y'all. Love every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We're trying to grow over here, Raider Nation Unlimited, y'all. Peace to everybody who pulled up today, man. I love every single one of y'all. Y'all have a terrific, terrific day, man. And listen, bro, it's all about this shit right here, man. It ain't about no one player, bro. We've had, yo, if you look at the top 10 great receivers in the history of this league, we had a bunch of these guys here. And guess what? The team went on. And this team will continue to go on. But guess what, man? If you stand behind what's right, this team will grow more than you guys know, man. Trust me, man. Y'all have a terrific freaking night. We are out of here, man. And I'll see y'all a little later, man. And yo, y'all already know.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yo, today's price is through the roof because Tay is on the market, man. What the hell we gonna get, man? I don't know. But when we show what we gonna get, we will be here rocking with y'all all day, man. Y'all have a terrific night. Peace.